Hello and welcome to another stream. I know it's been a little bit since the last time I was up and live, but I am back. Plan to do a bit more streaming in the coming weeks. But without further ado, I've been waiting for this for a while. So let's go ahead and get started right back where we left off last time. It's time for Battle of Recollection. Now this doesn't have duty support, so I'm going to have to just go ahead and wait. So yeah, that's what I wanted to get. Go ahead and get started. Because yeah, this is going to take a minute. Oh, I got all my relic weapons now. For each of the jobs I'm currently. Got my main 6 here at the top. So here's Dragoon. Might as well do overlook all of these outfits while we wait. So we've got the hoods, get that on. Paladin. What is going on today? Okay, let's see if fix now. Some brand new sword and shields. I really do like the sword's design. Shield. That was thick, flowy. Maybe it is a little bit too big. I generally prefer like skinnier swords, but I'll say it's really neat design. Here's the HUDs. Next we got Summoner. This nice book. It's silver to match the accents on the outfit. Even the bat's silver too. Some red accents on it too. Here's the mask. Also found out that this mask has a toggle that can just make the bottom here. Just neat. Got Scholar. Doesn't match the same. Main difference being, of course, the book, which I gave accents to match. One similar to how I did either, and it has a nice green leaf to match the rest of the outfit. And also has a similar mask with the same toggle. Then we have Dancer, which already has his mask on. Has these nice little blade things. Don't know exactly what these are actually called. Also, I do also kind of like the chakrams, but I do like these too. Not really chakrams at this point though. But I still think they're nice. Then we have Viper. Ended up liking the black and gold dyes for these. Really goes with the rest of the outfit despite them not having any red, but yeah. Anyway, that's all. So that just leaves us here in Recollection. I do have food, right? Yeah, I have food. noticed they had like little stitches over down this. So the places actually filled up pretty quickly. Just need 2 more DPSs and 1 additional tank. Oh, Godfather, hello, welcome in. Thank you for following. We're just waiting here on a queue timer. It's nice to see. How about the jingle play on the other end? I should probably have the stream on the laptop as well, so I can keep an better eye on chat and stuff. A lot of people I'm following right now are alive. Wish they had added duty support for this one too, but I guess not, unfortunately. I didn't actually save a name. How do I say that? Twij of a Cowazzle? Just gonna call you Gal. Out how to fix up my inventory. It is not looking great at the moment, especially this. It's going to be an afternoon at some point. But don't worry, I would never stream during that. Probably, unless that's like the kind of content people need. Inventory organization stream. No, that would be pretty funny. Actually, I might do that. That would be hilarious stream idea, especially since I don't have much I plan to stream in 14. In the immediate future, probably stream more MSQ when, or main story when the next part comes out in August, I believe. So yeah, I'll stream that. Stuff. I didn't check what the mod compendium for this week was yet. Cloud deck. I don't think I get sold. Or no, wait, that's just regular cloud deck, not extreme. Custom deliveries. I can do custom deliveries. I probably should be doing custom deliveries anyway. What even is this? Oh wait, there's a quest here. I have that quest. Yeah, I probably should go do that soon. hopefully. So we can get our first tails for this week. I should probably use the second chance seal because there's a decent because this is my first try, so I'm really need one of these open. Well, actually, should I remix it instead? Or shuffle it instead? Because what are the possibilities here? Because preferably I get at least 2 to get the elementary. It's not likely, but it's possible. 1 here, 2 here. I should at least wait 1 more, so we'll just do that one. Because that's the easiest one, or the quickest one here, anyway. I will deal with the rest of that later. I'm gonna quickly see how the stream volume is. I assume it's good, but that's because I'm overconfident and for some reason have faith in myself that I can actually, that everything is still working the proper way, which doesn't make sense because it never is. Testing. Oh, actually, no, everything sounds fine. Never mind. I should have more faith in myself. The stream is actually working, and nothing is going horribly wrong. Which inevitably means that something's going to go horribly wrong, but I will savor this time where everything seems to be working while I have it. So a new Donkey Kong game comes out, what, Thursday? Today's Tuesday, 2 days from now? That's gonna be exciting. It looks really good, actually. Can't wait to try it. Also, the average wait time just went up to 24 minutes. Oh well. We probably won't have this problem. Well, no, of course we won't have this problem in 7.3. So 7.3 will just be another dungeon and not another trial, I think. Because this one just had the last trial, so it'll just be a regular, maybe? Actually, let me do counting, because I'm guessing it's going to do the same thing Endwalker did. Start, this is the first trial. They had 4 trials post. Oh, never mind, no more counting, time to go. Alright, now for the thing you guys have presumably all been waiting for. Well, however long it has been since I last streamed this. And that's my spear.
I am Zelenia Triantaphili, Royal Knight of Alexandria, and sworn blade of Her Majesty the Queen.
Oh no, that's not the same spear. Okay, starting. I might just close the chat log. Alright, let's dance.
No harm shall come to Her Highness.
You will not defile Zelenia's memory any longer.
I think all this dialogue's spoken so I don't have to read it out and get myself killed stupidly. Ow. I was not paying attention.
Feel the sting of my divine blade!
I know this technique. You must keep moving.
Okay.
Have at you!
So now that they're speaking all the dialogue, instead of dying and having an excuse because I'm reading something out, I get to die and not have an excuse because I'm not reading it out. Okay. Let's see what's happening this time.
Fall!
Okay.
But
There
her
we
blade
go.
work should be recreated so faithfully.
Yeah, it would be much more impressive if she wasn't trying to kill me.
I will suffer none to threaten Alexandria! Heavens roar!
No, too slow.
Fall!
Other holy hazards. And do anything to mix it up, or no, doesn't look like it.
Have care. Zelenia was capable of much, much more.
I will show you the soul of a royal knight!
Ooh, that's it. Up, down.
For the honor and glory of Alexandria, I strike! No more games!
Alright, so entering the next
Quickly,
phase.
away from the sigils. The sigils channel magic. Be on your guard.
You've no time even to fear my wrath!
I'm not convinced I know exactly what's about to happen.
You must brace for blade and magic both.
Have at you!
Got it. Guess that's... No, that's just this. Essentially, you have to place that down and walk away from it.
Taste my steel!
Alright, what else have you got up your sleeve?
Escape! Surge!
That is going over there. Luckily, I am over there, so that should be relatively fine, ideally. Oh, it's making another one. Is that mechanic really that easy? Just don't stand on the obviously dangerous areas? Because I'm capable of doing that. Probably.
Fall!
Well,
I know this is merely a reconstruction, and yet
I have pledged my life to the kingdom.
hello.
Have at
dash it out. That works. Honestly, the only reason I dodged that last attack is because I did not see it. Or because I got lucky. I didn't see it. I think you know what? Never mind. The only reason I dodged it is because it's not where I was standing.
To protect my queen, I will die before I yield.
Probably. That's generally how these fights go. There's no whole lot of yielding in this game. Okay. Do this again. As good time as ever.
That's right. Zelenia was always there to protect me.
Must be very careful not to step in the middle there because that place, that dot is not nice. Where am I supposed to stand?
Taste my steel.
Yeah, that worked. Oh, half the guard's dead. That's not great. Oh shit, I was paying attention.
How about you?
This side, this side, this side. Okay, most of the guards back up. Should be smooth sailings for the rest of this, assuming nothing goes horribly wrong. Probably could have turned off other player names too now I think about it. Probably should have. Not sure if that's streamer etiquette or not. Oh well, luckily I'm small, so nobody will notice. Okay, and first. Okay, what next? Great lines.
How about you?
That direction. Alright, and that's about game over. Especially with this combo up. Game over.
A disgraceful display. Forgive me, my queen. I have failed you.
Sorry, Zelenia, but you did fight well. Oh, do you have anything to say, Speen? Thank you for keeping me from harm. No problem. But, I mean, if you really wanted to thank me, you could always take on a day, you know? That would be fun. Kidding, of course, I'm kidding. It's a joke. Oh, look, it's fake Speen.
Did you get what you needed?
I did. Though these figures will complicate matters.
Is that so? Well, if we are done here, then I shall end the transmission. Hold it! If you have no scruples about thus defiling the memories of Zelenia, then there is no way we will ever see eye to eye. You are not fit to be entrusted with the cherished memories of Alexandrians.
I, for one, have no wish to employ the fruits of my research in this manner. It is a waste of time and effort. But since I relinquished my flesh long ago, I must resort to every conceivable method, so long as the hero insists on keeping the key. Why do you so oppose our objective? With the key, we would be able to harvest ether from other reflections and bring forth more endless. We could give this chance to evolve not only to the people of the Ninth, but to those of the Source as well. I see no reason why you should reject such a boon.
How miserly you are. But
You can't
unless
just call me
you're willing to
miserly.
compromise, you won't be able to save anyone or anything.
Bats.
Well, I'd say our conversation has run its course. Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. And thus does my role come to an end. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Calyx.
As a token of gratitude for consenting to my tests, I leave you with a gift. Be sure to take it with you.
I'm not gonna like this gift, am I? Be a pleasant surprise if I did, though. Well, actually, no, that's not bad. Clipping in this game could be weird. Zelenia is kind, but she could be stern. Pillar of strength when I ascended to the throne in troubled times. Not only did she protect me, she also buoyed my spirit whenever it threatened to buckle under the pressures of my station. By preserving her memory and honor, you've done more for me than you could know. Thank you, Altair. Trust her. Living Codex. Codex.
Zelenia, it pains me to think that you're gone too.
Aha! Oh, we found you at last. us quite worried when you suddenly disappeared. What in the world happened?
Then preservation's objective is indeed what Calyx claimed. But for them to know about the source and the shards, and to refer to theirs as the ninth, that raises some questions.
Indeed. But for now, I'm just glad the two of you are safe. Oh, right. While we were scouring the castle for you, we came upon a room that looked like a library.
By learning about the Alexandria of old, we may gain valuable insights into preservation. Might we take a number of books with us? So books still remain. Of course. You are welcome to any that may be of use.
If you don't mind, could we take a look around here first? I'm especially curious about the area over by the throne.
This tiara, it was hers, the Endless Fiend's. What's it doing here?
It's a type of regulator, I believe. It contains the data of the Endless Fiend's memories. Calyx likely used it to create the simulant. Which means that as long as the tiara is in our keeping, we shouldn't need to deal with any more simulants. Strange that he would abandon it, though. Perhaps because the simulant already played her role, like she said. Or Calyx made a copy of the memories. In any case, not much information of import appears to remain on this terminal. But I'll make it so we can access it remotely from the back room.
This contains the memories of another me. The tale of her journey as Queen of Alexandria. Might I hold on to this tiara? You may examine it whenever you wish, of course.
Yeah, sure. I don't see a problem with that.
It would be for the best, I think. Does that work for you, Shale?
No objections from me. All right, I'm finished. Let's head to the library, and then back outside.
Farewell, Selenia.
Alright, that was the first acceptance cutscene. Calyx seems to consider the reflections not but fuels to be harvested for his endless. I do not make a habit of dismissing the assertions of others out of hand, but I cannot abide such callous disregard for life. The interference made it impossible to locate you, and prevented link pearl transmissions besides. Apologies that we couldn't be there for a critical moment, but as usual, you found a way to handle matters. Based on the geographic data I gathered, it seems the intersection containing the castle served as a residential area during the early stages of Everkeep's construction. The outer section was added when they expanded the structure into its present-day shape. I expect the system to drive the earth was installed so that they could build a stable foundation on submerged lands. I'm glad everyone's safe. The Endless Fiend was just a projected image outside living memory. so it was a bit of a surprise to see an actual item that belonged to her. On the way back, I asked Cheryl why the tiara might have been in the throne room. She believes that it was being used to record Spheen's actions. There's no way to tell now whether or not it was with her knowledge. But it can't be used for questionable ends anymore, so we can at least take comfort in that. Simulant gave the impression that she wouldn't be back, but I suppose only time will tell. And at present, we have no further leads on Calyx. For now, perhaps you could take a moment to contact our friends. It would be good to catch each other up on recent developments, and I'm certain everyone would appreciate hearing from you. View the books from the castle and grimoire, and one grimoire in particular. Stroff, Noalze, Erinville should all be somewhere within the dome. Pray to the honors in any order you like. The tomes you found were dilapidated from age, but some are thankfully still legible. They think we're being led on by Calyx, but I'll do my best to find clues of his passage. Come to think of it, I have no idea what Erinville's up to. Take a look at the preservation terminal. Hopefully there'll be something useful. I might as well go in order. Steen's not here. Isn't Altair? Something the matter? So preservation is behind the recent intrigue. It doesn't surprise me. I'm glad to hear you are none the worse for your trials, though. As for myself, I've just concluded a meeting with Gosan. We told him about the cure for love and sickness, and we formed a tentative plan to treat all those who are stricken. I'm now otherwise unoccupied, so I shall take a look around the government sector to see if aught is amiss. And if this Calyx is obsessed with the key, then I ought to begin studying it in earnest as well. What is Alpha Noah up to? Excellent time, my friend. I had in mind to call you myself to see how you were faring. Calyx. Well, something was obviously afoot. I couldn't have imagined that such an individual would be involved. 'Tis well you were able to prevent the simulant from sowing further uncertainty. That said, her absence may have consequences. The people of Alexandria still have great trust in Spheen. 'Tis plain in the way they speak of her even now, and in how the simulant was able to win them over. When they know she has ceased to appear again, rumor and worry will spread. We must be mindful of any pronounced shift in the mood of the populace. But forgive me, it's been a battle after battle for you, hasn't it? We can handle ourselves for now, so pray rest up while you can and recover your strength. Yes, hello? Altair? Free to call out of the blue. Is something wrong? What? You went all the way to the bottom of Everkeep and you didn't think to ask me to come? But I suppose I've been fairly busy myself. I'm pleased to say that we've received permission to begin administering the cure for love and sickness to citizens. I'm actually due to visit a boy named Milos shortly to see how he is responding to his treatments. You've met him before with Lamati, I believe. The two of you should attend as well if you have time. Finally, Erinville. Altair was a surprise. Has Wukamont gone into trouble again? I see. Knowing you, I expect you're already looking forward to the next obvious trap. Try not to overdo it. I'm in the outskirts at the moment. I've been helping the people with their work and talking to those I meet to gauge their sentiments. It's been uneventful for the most part, but there was one notable development. Following recent events, some here stopped wearing regulators. That has led to a disparity in what people remember about the Queen's death, and the occasional episode of confusion. Be sure to let you know if there are any other changes. Alright, and that's everyone called. You guys have anything new to say? I heard Alice yelling. I hope everything is alright. So you're able to reach everyone, that as well. It irks me to think we were being led on. Oh yeah, you said that already. You said that already. Being able to contact people so far away so easily can do wonders for your peace of mind. Link pearls really are convenient things. What do the others have to say, if I may ask? They finished treating Milos? Then we have to go and visit them. Do you mind if I accompanied you? I understand he's afflicted with the self-same condition as I was. I cannot help but worry for him. Of course, we don't mind at all. In the meantime, I shall take myself around Solution 9 and see how things are. I think Alphino's concern about the Queen's absence, and even setting that aside, the situation is not like to resolve itself while becoming endless remains an option. I had been meaning to visit some shops, so I shall join Creole. While everyone's out and about, I'll try to pick up Calix's trail. We'll see if I can dig out some information about the key for Y'shtola as well. I'll help you. Seems we all have things to do, still there's no telling what else Calix might have planned, so please be careful, everyone. I mean, he did shoot me with a giant orbital laser. I mean, not orbital, but yeah, you get the point. Alright, let's go to Milos' apartment. It's in residential radius 914, if I remember correctly. Amati told me all about Milos. She said he was around my age, but couldn't leave his bed. I should go meet him next time. Maybe we can be friends. Alex is more clever than anyone has any right to be, but I'll sniff him out somehow. Just leave it to me. Alright, we're gonna have to warp all the way to the other side. This is the entrance. Yep. There you are. Next time something is in the offing, you had better remember to call on me. I understand my endless self-visited Milos often. I'll keep quiet so as to not draw suspicion. Look, Milos is sitting up. I've seen the treatment before, so I knew it would work, but it's still so amazing. Alistair and Y'shtola are miracle workers. So good to see you again, and delighted to know that you and Alistair are friends. She's been very kind to us. But hello, you came before, with Queen Sphene. I'm glad you came again. I believe he'll be fine now, but just for good measure, I'll administer a healing spell.
I once hoped that Milos at least might be made an endless. Then he wouldn't need to suffer anymore.
You feel different now?
Thanks to Alizé, Milos is on the road to recovery. He can grow up and live a normal life. And I want to be there with him every step of the way. To grow old with him as his mother. and not something else. That should do it. You're doing well, I'm glad to say.
Thank you, Alice.
You're welcome, Milos. Now, you'll feel breathless for a little while still, but don't fret. It'll get easier to speak with time. That said, we can't rule out the possibility of a relapse. As a precaution, I would keep him away from lightning-infused objects. Lightning? Does that include regulators? It does. I understand if it's difficult for you to part with something that you've worn for so long, though, so it's entirely up to you. No. For Milos' sake, I will do it. And if the environment here isn't good for him, I must consider moving outside the dome.
You two would be more than welcome in Tulihiola.
It's very assuring to hear that. If you don't mind, could you tell me about the process?
I'm happy. I can talk again. Before, I couldn't even thank my mother for caring for me. But now we can talk lots. I can tell her that I'm happy. That I like it when she strokes my hair.
Your mother is happy to talk to you as well, I'm sure.
Queen Sphene always cheered me up. Always said that she would cure me. Today, I'll practice walking with Mother. And next time, I'll go and visit you.
Thank you for explaining everything.
We'll come again to check on you. So if you have any other questions, just let me know. Right. Let's get going, shall we?
Please come back soon. You too, miss.
It's good to see Milos doing so well.
The Endless Me gave him the strength to hang on, and she didn't rely on any special power to do so.
She wanted her people to be happy. Even though we had to fight, her love for them was very real, and it reached Milos.
I wish to be there to watch him grow as well. To make my way beside the people of Alexandria. In the name of his evolution, Calix has wrought much unease and misery, and I cannot condone his path. No, I shall forge ahead on a path of my own, one that honors the memory of my other self.
As I trade miles for Angelo, I couldn't help but think of Gabu and Halric. I wonder how they've been. Wish the Endless Fiend could have been here to see Milos. So this is the final quest, Seekers of Eternity. Milos is a kind and brave boy. It did me well to see him. One day, I hope that I can speak with him about my other self. Come, let's return to the back room, and on the way, let's pick up treats for our friends. A little gift to show our appreciation for their hard work.
Citizens of Alexandria, please be advised. The distribution of neo-regulators has concluded. We ask that all recipients equip their regulators and promptly complete device registration.
I can't be
The
good.
evolution of our kind is at hand. Together we shall rise above death and bask in the infinite possibilities of eternal life.
What is this?
Evolution? What evolution?
Those with neo-regulators will become endless, apparently.
You mean there's no more? Well, don't you feel lucky?
Don't look at me like that. Queen's Fiend said there were only so many.
I haven't registered mine yet. The more I thought about it, the more unsure I felt about becoming an Endless.
Well, I registered right away. Anything to stop those terrible nightmares of being killed by mechanical soldiers.
Ultimately, what you think is immaterial, for the seeds we've sown have already quickened. The people have glimpsed hope in transcending death, and they can ill turn away from it. I see. The terror of their first encounter with death still lingers in their hearts. Having previously been spared even the idea of it, they know not how to handle the emotions.
The funeral was meant to give everyone the chance to come to terms with loss, to grieve and move forward together. But everyone who was wearing a regulator had their memories of that moment erased. And to see those oblivious, happy souls, those who remembered must have wondered if it might not be better to be like them, to go back to a time when death didn't exist.
And now they've been presented with the chance to do just that by becoming an Endless. It's not hard to see why they would consider it.
If this fear of death continues to spread among the people, what will become of Alexandria? The gifts for our friends will have to wait. We should return to the back room at once.
Oh, you're safe. That broadcast had us worried. The entire populace is on edge.
So Alphino and the others are still out there.
We have a situation on our hands! A civilian has been killed by a mechanical soldier here on Trueview. Wayakwe is on the scene and reports that the problem unit has been subdued by another sentry.
That doesn't make sense. Only someone with the King of Resolve's authority could order a soldier to do that.
Or a master programmer.
Not good. I tried to check the status of the authority but was blocked from the core system. Given recent developments, I'd wager that Calyx is responsible for this.
Perhaps we should go and see for ourselves.
It's me. There's been an incident in the outskirts. A mechanical soldier attacked a local resident, for no apparent reason. Fortunately, several nearby hunters dealt with the rogue machine, so everyone is safe. But if other soldiers were to... Wait. Is that... Oh gods. More hostile sentries are bound for the settlement. I'll try to lure them away and then lose them somehow.
Ill tidings, I take it.
In the outskirts too?
You'll go and help Erenville, won't you? We couldn't forgive ourselves if he came to harm. I'll have Geo join you from Earth and Sky.
I'm coming too. I can't stay here while my people are in danger.
Let's go.
Alright. That's not good. Like even the least bit. Yes, sure. Can you hear me? Something's happened in the outskirts. Oh, time to walk around. This is how it is outside, these clouds. Ah, never mind. Finding Erenville is what matters right now. People here took good care of me, giving me food and making sure I was alright. I can't bear to imagine the soldiers hurting them. I don't see Erenville. I pray he hasn't come to harm. He's settled down here, but I see no signs of Erenville. Let's split up and look for him. Go to Josephine, please search in the Solomon area. You know, the rest of us who can defend ourselves will head out further out. Oh, I passed it. Erenville, where are you? Doing alright, Erenville? That was a close call. My thanks. As I was leading the soldiers away, I caught sight of this poor fellow being pursued. I went to help, but was rather out of my depth. Lucky you found us when you did. Erenville, I'm so glad you're safe. We were quite worried when we couldn't find you. We encountered soldiers on the way here. Most pay us no mind, but some turned out to be hostile. There's no way to tell until they set on you. The ones here also attacked without any warning. If I hadn't been paying attention, it could have ended badly. Hopefully the others were able to escape. We should return to the outskirts and take stock. Did not expect to see you again so soon. Allow me to thank you for your help earlier. We responded to Shale's call as quickly as we could. Others are out keeping an eye on soldiers nearby. Thank you, Altair, for protecting everyone. But you shouldn't have had to. None of this would have happened if I could control the soldiers. No one thought that Guluja might have been behind the attacks. They know that he would never make the soldiers do them harm. Even so, he feels responsible for the machine's actions. It's a misplaced burden, and I pray it drives him not to despair. The situation here appears to have been resolved, but I doubt we've seen the last of such incidents. I didn't expect to see Malachite out here. Given his own trauma, I wonder if he'll be alright.
Right. We're none the worse for the wear. But let's see what the situation is here.
Geode and his people came and joined us while we were searching for you. After which we happened to encounter Malachite. His usher duties brought him here, and he has quite the story to tell.
It's a bit puzzling, to say the least. Even so, I'll try my best to explain. I was called to attend to the unfortunate soul slain by the mechanical soldier. Yet, when I arrived, I found no body. Only a pile of dust, which the wind quickly scattered. Confused, I questioned the residents, but none knew what had become of it.
How odd. Did they remember the victim at least?
They did. Their memories of the deceased weren't sent to the cloud, I don't believe. Yet, no body remained.
If someone took it, surely they would have been noticed.
With your permission, I shall return to the government sector for now. Please take care.
This is terrible. Why would they make the soldiers do this?
If preservation is behind the attacks, I fear this won't be the end of it.
All the Neo-regulators have been distributed, and potentially 5,000 Endless are about to be born. What does Calyx hope to achieve with these killings? Does he seek to frighten people into registering them? Or perhaps...
Oh, thank the 12 you answered. Shale told me what happened. Is everything all right? I see. 'Tis a relief to hear that Erenville is safe. Alas, I do not have good news to share in return. A driver lost control of his vehicle when its interface became unresponsive, and it crashed into the Nexus arcade, injuring several people. Kryl and I are helping to render aid, but with the sentries behaving strangely, we can't afford to lower our guard. Remain vigilant, my friend.
I just received word from the backroom. A hover cargo on TrueView threw off its driver, and it's rampaging through the area as we speak.
Alphino had a similarly troubling report for me. Apparently, a riderless machine in the government sector came to life near a crowd clamoring for Neo-regulators. It proceeded to mow down several citizens, causing serious injuries.
This is a tragedy. We must go and help the people.
Sphene, wait! I'm coming with you!
Alphino is with Y'shtola, and he said they'll be all right. I'll go and see if other incidents have occurred elsewhere. From here, I'll head towards the quarry by way of the Drift Downs.
Certainly a lot of hover cargoes coming and going in those parts. I'll join you.
I shall remain here and speak further with the locals. I have company now, so you needn't worry about me.
Then let's return to Solution 9. If we hurry, we can catch up to Lamachi and Sphene.
Works for me. Oh, well, no, this is much worse than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully I can't do that to my motorcycle.
Sphene's gone on ahead. I leave her with you.
We can't leave Sphene alone, she can't fight.
Bloody things have gone mad.
Why is this happening?
Surely there's a finite number of these things.
Everyone, please try to remain calm and make your way to resolution. This is just like before, when Zilroja unleashed the soldiers on us. I don't have any souls left. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Are you all...
No! No! Why did you do that? Why? You can't just leave me alone like this! If we had been endless then, you'd still be here. You'd still be with me. But now...
right?
So many hurt. So many dead. This is wrong. This is all wrong.
May the 12 you're all unharmed. A small solace amidst this tragedy, however. This machine rampage seems to have been only temporary. Soldiers and vehicles alike ceased to operate all at once, as if they had fulfilled their purpose. It's the same outside Everkeep, though members of Oblivion are keeping watch for good measure. First attacks came shortly after the announcement that Neo-regulars had run out. Can't have been a coincidence. I struggle to imagine that anyone but Calyx could gain control of the soldiers. This must have served his ends in some way. Guajar, are you still without your authority? I'm fine now. I'm in control again. I might take the opportunity to shut down the machines. There's no guarantee this won't happen again. Mama T just talked with Everkeep's administrators about that. They said it wasn't so simple. The mechanical soldiers don't only serve as guards, they also perform various vital tasks, like providing medical treatment and managing food production. If we shut them down, we'd struggle to render aid to the citizens, let alone restore their lives to normal. It makes so they can't use weapons anymore, though. Hopefully that makes it a little safer. Seems the best approach for now. Thank you for your swift action, Guajar. This powerlessness, I can abide it no longer. No matter how much hardship and loss we could endure if there was but happiness at the end. Yet all I see now is suffering and misery. I cannot bear it. I want to protect the people. For their happiness, I would do anything and everything. So please, please lend me your aid. Josephine, we found the words I wished you'd said back then. Our strength is yours, Fiend. Together, we'll get through this. Let's split up and get to work. Might I trouble you to report to Shale, my friends? It pains me that the people were made to suffer even more after so much hardship and tragedy. Leading yours has saved many lives. I cannot thank you enough. Couriers and cleaners are clearing away the wrecks of vehicles and soldiers. It's the first step to getting things back to normal. Malachi and his fellows are tending to the deceased. His trauma must make the work difficult, but he's determined to do what he can. It's been a trying day. It seems the worst is behind us. What's the situation out there now? You've moved quickly to restore things to normal. Thank you. Yet while disarming the soldiers is indeed prudent, it is far from comprehensive measure, and when vehicles can be commandeered to inflict damage and sow chaos. For the time being, I'll set our people to keeping a close watch on machines. I also have a mind to consult the authorities about enlisting hunters to our aid. Must regain my proficiency in magic. To that end, I shall seek advice from your stolen LSA. Among the books we recovered from the castle was a grimoire I once used. I have to learn to wield it again, at everyone's side. As for the key, I think it's best that it remains in your care, though it means you will bear the greatest risk. In order to ease your burdens, I shall endeavor to become a capable warrior to make Otis and Zelenia proud. Just whatever I want to have least as a strategic determination. Least direct hits.
By illness weakened, by wounds unmade, by age decayed. Such fragile flesh is worthless to us. How mankind should evolve, shall evolve. I have already arrived at the answer.
If he's truly an endless, why does he need that little patch thing for?
The time is come to pose a new question.
Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. Reprieve from death, but at what cost? For endless life, a legion lost. And that is the end of the current MSQ. For the time being, the plan is to send out rotating patrols while I attempt to determine exactly what happened with the King of Resolve's authority. While a more comprehensive solution would be preferable, it's difficult to commit to anything knowing Calix might already account for the possibility. No choice but to be ready to respond in multiple ways at a moment's notice. Enough no patrol C, while you still now say continue treating love and sickness and those injured in the attack. I shall stay here to help coordinate efforts, so I suggest taking the opportunity to get some rest. I could fight them, and I couldn't fight them, and I couldn't even get my authority back when it was stolen. So what good am I? I need to find a way to be more useful. Set patrols outside, so I came back here to see how things are. Unfortunately, although we stopped the rampaging hover cargoes, now we have to deal with delays in light truck transport and slowdowns in production. Complications will likely continue for some time. I will dedicate myself first to healing magic so I may help treat people's wounds. It will be a time-consuming process to reacquire my abilities, a necessary one that I dare not rush, even though there's no telling when Calix will make his next move. Yosan is helping us coordinate efforts with the administration here in Alexandria. We have to work hard and work hand in hand to ensure that people can get back to their normal lives. Worry about Guluja, though. I know he's still frustrated that he couldn't do anything to stop the machines. Only there was a way to take his mind off things. Right, and that's the end. Patch 7.2 main story quest. Come back in August, and we will start 7.3, which is known as... I actually don't know what the next title for 7.3 is. Let me look it up. For patch 7.3, the promise of tomorrow. The say. I don't know much about 7.3 right now, honestly. I think it's going to be for it. It's really a new trial. Oh no, there is going to be a new trial next time. A new deep dungeon. More for the cosmic exploration stuff. New Allied Society quest. A new treasure dungeon. Oh, and more on weapon enhancement quests too. Early August, so we're only like half a month from there, so I'll see you guys back here in a couple weeks for more Final Fantasy XIV. This time we're going to be on the cutting edge, so instead of competing with absolutely no one for Final Fantasy XIV main story quest content, I'm going to be competing with absolutely everyone. Which, haha, yeah, I can't imagine I'm going to be doing this, but I'm going to do it because I want to. So I hope that you guys stop by again. I know they're probably... Honestly, do people watch 14? You know what? It doesn't really matter. But I had fun doing this, so I'm going to be doing it more when the new stuff comes out early August, which is also my birthday month. More Phantom Weapon stuff, which I will probably be doing off stream, especially since I did all the other stuff on stream. Or wait, no, off stream too. Yeah, I'll see you next. Alright, I still need to change the ending screen. It's July now. But oh well. That's all for me, so goodbye.